Hello, welcome. In this video, we'll look at how to add a question. So the first thing is we need to be ready with the question. So you have to ask your contact point to provide the question, right? So you would be given a question from a ebook, or very unlikely it will be a web page, but it will be mostly it will be a ebook, and you would have to add the question, right? So in this case, you see that the question has a title, and then it has the it has a question as well, and you have the options. So it'll be predominantly it will be multiple choice, and then you also have the answer, right? So let's see how to enter it. So first one is you need to understand what this question, what's the subject and topic of this question, right? So in this case, this is okay. So it's indices and aptitude. Okay, so that would so if you don't have an idea, so you would be given a set of questions pertaining to say a particular subject and particular topic, right? You would not have varied kind of questions. So predominantly you will have a bunch of questions in the same topic and same subject, right? So so you don't have to keep looking around which is the subject and topic of the question. So let's start adding it. So this is a multiple choice question. No, it is a single choice question, right? Yeah, this is a single choice, it's not multiple choice. So let's choose one, and then this is the title. Okay, even if we're going to the title unit, select subject. So this would be aptitude, and yeah, there will be multiple topics. In this system the topics are not shown, so don't worry about it. And the complexity, you need to have a judgment of the complexity. So this would be a moderate complexity, right? And then let's so this is the probably this is a topic. If there's no topic also, it's fine, right? Or no title to the question also, it's fine. And then so all these things you have to type it out, right? So the value of, so now you have to type in the inline equation. So inline equation is a dollar followed by the equation and ending with a dollar, right? And then what needs to be typed in is 5 power 1 by 4. So that would be 5, and then the caret symbol, and then 1 by 4, and then multiplication 1 to 5 power 0.25. So it had a round braces, right? The 1 to 5 had a round braces right there. So I am doing that one also, and then to the power 0.25. So this flower braces is part of the format, right? So you can actually quickly look at the preview. Yeah, it looks good. Yes. So that's your question is, and then a question mark, and then you have 4 options. So 4 options I have created, and then one would be root of 5. So to write that, if you look at if you look here, I didn't find any quick reference of square root. So this is basically in latex format. Okay, so it's a latex format. So what I did was I did a Google of latex um, latex format, and then I just went to one of the on one of the links that it came up, right? So the square root is like sqrt, right? So sqrt, and then of 5, right? So that is let's see preview. Okay, you need to have a dollar before and after it, and then yeah, right now you got it, right? The next option would be 5 and square root of 5. So square root of 5 we already know. Then we need to have just 5 in before that, so that would be 5 square root of 5. Yes. And then we have 5 and 25. So we have 5 and we have 25. So generally, since these are equations, right, so you can still write as dollar, right? So the font will be different, it will look much better, right? So if you don't give this inline formatting, the file would look a bit different, right? So that's why it's better to give all values, so all the values that are present in your question, right, you can have it as a inline equation, right? Even if you have a if you have some question in which a numerical value, like if length of rod is 10, right, 10 centimeter, right? So instead of 10 centimeter, so if you look at the preview, it will look it look normal, and if you give it as a inline equation, right, it will look even better, right? So you will be advised to any numerical value that comes in the question, so you would use the inline equation format, right? So and then what we need to do is yeah, we just add it, and then we have to, so explanation is required, answer C. So answer is C, so you need to choose answer, right answer, and then in the elaborative answer is where you have to write down these equations, right? So it's 5 power 1 by 4, 5 power 1 by 4. Cube, so that would be 5 cube 5 cube to the power 1 by 4. So wherever you want to the power 1 by 4, right? Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, it didn't come properly. Oh, I have given a dollar. That's wrong. I given a dollar here. That is wrong. Okay. If I give a dollar here, then I need to give a dollar here as well. So that's the equation, and this is also an equation. Okay. Right, and if I need a round braces, I should put a round braces here, right? And then now it looks good. that's what we have written, and then that would be equals 5 into, okay, I'm not sure why they have okay like that. They could have directly gone to the answer. Five times okay, 5 to the power 1, 5 to the power 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, right? That's what they are intending. Yeah, right. So that would be 5 to the power 1, that would be 5 to the power 1, right, which is equal to 5. Right? Yeah. But no, this one is not at all required. I'm not sure why they have it. Anyway, so coming back to our question, so we have written down the question, and we have written down the explanation also, and it would be better if you can refer. So in your case, it would be a book. So here you need to mention the book name, right? Book name, and then the page number, the question number, right? Or you can write the book name, chapter, and then the question number, right? So the idea being that I know tomorrow if somebody wants to recheck the question or recheck the answer, find out the source, where the source came from, so we need the reference, right? So this is very important. So this needs to be there in the elaborative answer, right? And in the future in the future improvement, we would have a different a field where you need to mandatorily note down the book name and the chapter or the question number, correct? We'll have a separate field for that. So for now we need to add it in the elaborative answer section itself. So in this case, like, since I have got this from this particular website and it's 18th number, so I would say this is mine, then question number is 18, right? So I would once more just check if my formatting is right, and the formatting looks good, and then I can go ahead and save the question, right? You can go ahead and save the question. So to save the question, then you should get an OK symbol like that, right? If you get an OK symbol, then the question is added, and if you can go to your question list and you can refresh it and you can check that your question is appearing here, you can double click that and you can see that your question has been added, right? That's the same question. Okay, yeah, that's how you add a question, and you can preview the question as well, and the question fields remain the same, so you may have to delete and create again. If you want to delete all the things at the same time, what you can do is you can choose the type text and then come back to choose one or something, and then you can delete by selecting all, and you can delete it. Most likely the subject and topic you may not change for multiple questions together, so you don't have to do that, right? Yeah, and that's it. So that's how you add a question. So congratulations, you have understood how to add a question.